John apology from Division 7 last April. Call for a vote of the second. Moved by Councillor Peterson. Second by Councillor Wilson. All Councillors in favour? Councillors against? Motion carried. Now, was there any other apologies that were received in writing?
Councillor Tamu.
Councillor Tamu, what was the purpose of these apologies?
I think he had cultural and family commitments.
Councillors, I'd like to say that Councillor Tamu's apology for Division 10 welfare, purpose for his apology is due to other victims, cultural and family. We'll call for a vote and a second to accept this apology. Councillor Barros, second by Councillor Isala, all councillors in favour? Aye. Any councillors against? Motion carries. Apology accepted. Those are the only apologies we received in writing. Councillor Abuba is joining us online, and Councillor Ferry is joining us online as well. We do have David Baldwin joining in. Welcome, David. See you tomorrow. So who's the other person online?
Joe and Brian.
Oh, Joe and Brian.
Welcome, Joanne. Thank you. We do have only endorsement landing at 9:30. Due to accommodation challenges we are able to line up tonight. But for those who haven't been Vicky, with Vicky joining us here, we welcome first keeping the guidance and we should keep the guidance so you can respect. So welcome, Pete, and welcome back to our senior. I do want to say on behalf of the council, gratitude thanks to both Deputy for facilitating the important process of council in the last couple of months, but also for your service that you do not here. But I do want to place that on record appreciation for your service step up. It's really encouraging, particularly when we talk about creating pathways for young people to have that experience and taste of leadership. I was really impressed because of leadership and commitment to council and really making sure that it's business as usual. So thank you very much to Wilson, but also the executive team. Just before we dive in, I'll probably not.
He was online, but he's dropped out for some reason.
It's not right, was online, but he dropped out. Would I be able to phone to ask this option about this relationship conflict and the requirement to declare it before just with last week's start allow the conflict of interest and making sure that we're managing that moving forward in terms of the declaration of conflict of interest and what is the requirement of the legislation. Thank you.
Yes, again. Councillors, the the legislation requires that councillors, after reading the agenda prior to a council meeting, provide if you identify that you have prescribed contact of interest or no contact of interest, that they specific that you provide that advice through to the mayor in writing, explaining the nature of that conflict prior to the council meeting. It may be that if you only become aware during the meeting, perhaps there's an issue that's raised, by all means at that point declare it. But for transparency, those conflicts should be identified prior to the council meeting. Once that's identified, then it's documented, then it can be captured at the top. The next opportunity is at the meeting itself. The legislation actually says in writing prior to the meeting, stating the reasons. And that supports the transparency of decision making and makes it very clear to anyone reading the agendas or the minutes rather to see that the councillors is at the front of mind that the serious question is given to this consideration.
Thank you. Any questions or comments, councillors? So just for planning the list moving forward, councillors, if it's okay, let's see going to go over the agenda. If you're able to do that, start the email after this item, I about to the if that's one of the things was picked up by the media because our records are public. Although we very declared, and most of the time they didn't declare on the spot or even. So it's always at what point did you remove yourself? So just to ensure that transparency, if we can do that moving forward. I'd also like to make councillors aware and members of the public that this meeting is being run through the council's YouTube channel. With regard to agenda item 1, I'd like to provide opportunity for two speakers. Mr. CEO.
Mayor, Deputy Mayor, councillors, public staff. I just wanted to thank the council. The process that we are today. I'm also looking forward to familiarising myself with what's transpired in the last 2 months, but also looking forward to continuing the agenda of the council. I'm sure it's going to be very challenging and interesting period ahead for the council, stuff that we've done. But I also wanted to especially thank Wilson and the Deputy Mayor for the work that they did, particularly Wilson in filling the seat of CEO and separate job, stellar work, and also the executive team, because I think that they work together really well as well. And that's really what we want. We want a cohesive, strong leadership group that's going to work together. And the circumstances arise that these changes and things like that that can bring a long term. We really want that resilience and strength and capability. So I'm really looking to commend the executive group for that. Also leadership, as well as the executives and the work and also the rest of the staff. So I'm really looking forward to that's the point. I'm really humbled. Thank you for this.
Agenda item 1 is the confirmation of meeting minutes of the 24th of September 2025 and 30th of September 2025. We look at the first confirmation of meeting minutes. Are there any comments, questions, or opinions? the 24th of September 2025. Thank you. I'll submit the meeting minutes for the trustee meeting held on the 24th of September 2020 for the student meeting. I call for a move and second that. Moved by Councilor By, second. Councilor Mosley, all councilors in favor? And councilors against? Motion carried. Thank you. We'll now look at the next sets of trustee meeting minutes for the 30th of September. Are there any comments, questions, or amendments?
Yes, sir. Okay, yeah, just for, what the news read, I think we still have our players, so we, in terms of good governance and transparency, we can, stick to open up, for, paying for places.
Those two will go so that, they will, what council is saying is to move with the aspect and keep it consistent with the rest of the. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Council. Any further questions, comments, or questions, councillors? Thank you. Also, the trustee meeting minutes for the 30th of September 2025. The council will be extremely slow. I call for a move and second that. Moved by Councilor Bama, second by Councilor Kagi. All councilors in favor? The councilors against? Motion carried. The meeting minutes for the 30th of September is accepted. Agenda item 1.1, update on action item for previous meetings. I'll add it on to CEO, CEO.
Councillors, very quickly, and obviously I wasn't here, but I can quickly update you on the action items. The first one, these are the action items that arose from the September 2025 meeting. And you'll see that all of them except one item has been completed, and I'm sure that you can see that there's sufficient information there. If you find any sort of further inquiry on that, you can obviously talk to also when he comes in, and we can give you some further advice. But I think that will probably be up there in the next council meeting. And if you turn the page over to page 2, all of these items, both items, they're long-standing items, and you can see that there's updates on all of them. So there's no further comments that I can provide other than what's already there. And that's for the helicopter issue on the landing pad, and as well as the cyber arm church, which is a long-standing issue. And there's still effort that's being involved, and where appropriate, we will update that form and give further advice to the trustees on any significant action taken. That's all.
Thank you, CEO. Any comments or questions, councillors, in relation to the action items? That is a noting. It's all. Agenda item 2 requires council to resolve to close the meeting to the public. Council as a trustee resolves to close the meeting to the public pursuant to section 84 of the Local Government Act 2001, to allow the trustee to discuss items listed on the agenda for closed discussion and for the reasons outlined under those items. So I call for move and second. Moved by Councilor Bama, second by Councilor Knight. All councillors in favour? Aye. Any councillors against? Motion carried. Councillors resolved to close the meeting to the public. The so members of the public that are here, we will close this meeting to the public, including those that are on wireless. joining us on Council YouTube channel. Once Council has shut the business and closed business, we will then resolve to move out of business and out of the practice. Thank you. And so, also I'm going to go have a problem, but I don't think you're able to give us an update on the Yama Alpha. And then the other.
Through the chair, can everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
So the next one is the Board of Appeals and Content Decision. You might remember from the last meeting I advised that should be the end of the action. It's not much further that can go at this point. So you remember that the state actually did the judge's decision and cannot be held for the next 2 months.
So, John, hold on. Can you talk again, John?
Yes, sir. Do you want me to start from the beginning?
Yes.
That's my bad. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. So, the next is the Court of Appeal and its decision, the court proceedings are basically concluded as far as they can go. So the last decision was basically that the state had said that if it was allowed for net charges was not determined on, that land could be held for net charge holders. And council argued that was actually incorrect, that only land could be held by net charge holders as long as net charge was fully determined on all parts of that land. So the last Court of Appeal actually agreed to that position. And they agreed that if land is to be held by net charge holders, it must have net charge determined on. Otherwise, it must be held for Torres Strait Islanders, particularly concerned for land, which basically means all Torres Strait Islander residents, not just traditional owners and net charge holders. So the court also found that the state is to pay all council's costs of the proceedings, so the appeal proceedings, but all the proceedings from the beginning. So what's happening now is our legal team are assessing all of the costs that council has performed in relation to the court proceedings, and we would request that the state will actually reimburse us as well. So that's a big one that at least council will be reimbursed for all those costs. So the next step going forward, which I previously discussed with James before he went on leave, and then discussed with Dawson as well. We have reached out to the state and the county PDC to ask for a meeting between the three parties. So maybe the PDC, the state and council. And that's with the hope that we could maybe agree to some kind of transfer outcome that would be best for the community. And we also asked the state that they will, following that meeting, to undertake additional consultation with the community. So to hopefully reach an agreement that would be the transfer of that would make sure that not only do traditional get the land back, but campus can also continue to provide services to the community after the land is transferred. So we're waiting to hear